Hello friends, welcome to Planning P6. Hope you are doing well. Today we are here with the topic of material tracking, register, ledger, plan, diary, you can say it anything. So, in continuation of our topic with the resources, for the material resources, as we have explained how to create resources, how to add resources in your project. After that, how we can allocate the resources. After that, how we can plan our production. Then the material which we have get from the market, how we can send to the procurement department or administration department for the purchase, and how we will monitor that progress of the material, how much, when, which date it will come, or how much we required on whenever. In conjunction with our project plan, we have to prepare a procurement tracking ledger and send it to the procurement department. Then they will send us, we will just give them the plan report, plan date, that day we require this material. If something change in the plan, then we have to revise all those production plans and allocation sheets. Suppose one day is or 1 week you have suspended all activity due to any reason, then you have to replan again. You will rebaseline your project, revise your schedule after the approval of the client, and you will revise these all reports and all these ledgers. So we have to give them, the procurement department or administration department, our plan. Then when we required material, which date, which day, which week we required that material, because if the material is delayed, then our work also will be delayed. So this is also dependent on the material delivery. If the some materials, suppose the cement, you are working on a boundary wall project as we discussed, and suppose the cement is delayed, then how you can carry on your work? So you cannot. If the material delays, then and the cement is material is there, you cannot procure as a bulk. Suppose your project is for the 6 month, you cannot procure once in a 6 month. So you have to plan accordingly, weekly or monthly basis. Then give small quantity, 50 bags of cements that day. I have prepared a example procurement tracking ledger register plan. You can see it, you can modify by your own. So first of all, open your Primavera P6 and have a look of our program, the same program of work which we are using previously. Here, as you see, up to here we don't need any activity 2050, we don't need any material, but after that we need for the bricks also required, cement, crush, curing compound, and also curing chemical, steel we required, formwork shuttering we required, then pouring for concrete with cement, and these all gravel, water we required. After that, for the brick masonry we also required that brick masonry, for the brick masonry cement and sand and bricks. So here we will set out the dates, and then according to this plan we will just put over there. If you have the calculated quantities for this one, otherwise you can do it weightages or lump sum, that as an idea, that on that day we required 50 bags of cement, 30 cubic foot of the sand, and 50 cubic foot of the crush, something like that. So I have prepared that procurement tracking ledger which we are using before on some of our projects. So here one thing we have to add, according to our activity we will modify over there this schedule. So first of all, here serial number, description, unit, quantity, up to here is good. Planning part, we will add here the two columns, which is just copy plan required date or required date as per schedule, required as per schedule, as per schedule, when we require. This is the part of that. So go back to the program of works and see how we can. Then one we will fill it. I will tell how to prepare it. You can see, you can call this document procurement tracking sheet, ledger, register, plan, diary, whatever in your term. There are too many different fields and too many planning engineers have used different name of the one document. So procurement sheet you can also see, procurement tracking ledger you can say, procurement tracking register you can say, diary, whatever you want to say it, give the name, or just say procurement tracking is also okay. So first of all we will go, because our project is civil project, maybe there are three types of discipline are required, suppose mechanical, electrical, civil, instrumentation. Then you have to prepare one by one. Before this one we will prepare how it is. So here is a civil work, civil material or civil work material, whatever you want, construction material you can say, material or construction material, you can say it's civil or construction material. So number first what we required, we will see from the program of works. First of all we required here the stones, brick, stone or stones or crushed brick we required. On which date? Before 1st of February, because 1st of February you have to start the activity, this activity. Before 1st of February we required this one on site. How much? Suppose crushed bricks or stones, or you can say crushed brick as well. So here we will just put here this one, okay, just do it for all once, okay, bold it. So here we need this one. When, so bricks or stone we required unit, maybe you can say in cubic foot, CFT just for example. And how much? 300. On which date? Required when? 31st of January. Here the percentage is, format cell as a date here, give the date here. Where is it? This one, maybe we can give it this one, and 1/31/23, enter 31st January 23. We required when? 31st of January 23. So next is we required lean concrete. For the lean concrete you have to see the material, how much we required for the lean concrete, you can do it. Otherwise you can write as per your procurement team, discuss with them if they want to procure the all crush, which is not you can say wastable material, which don't has any expiry date or which we can use for the long time. For crush maybe they can bring once for the entire project. So here 2.0, here we can just say sand, then crush, then cement. Just for example you have to write that like that. So cement, maybe cement we have to get for 2 or 3 dates, we can give it in the project. So after the cement, steel, formwork material, what else? Bricks or blocks, bricks. Now you have to give them the dates according to the program of works. Here just drag down like that. So here as this one, now we have to sand, CFT. Suppose sand we required for the entire project 600 CFT we required when? Must started, maybe must started, which one? It will be 7th of February, but you have to give the date because the quantity in the remarks column that we must require 200 100 on 7th of February. So 07 of February 2023, like that. And we will write in the remarks here that we required at least 100 CFT on 7th February and 2023. Okay, like that, because the procurement team will be well aware that they required from this one, it will be start, but we required at least 100 CFT to start our first activity, which is lean concrete. So this is the way how you can add. So here cement, you can add dates like that. You can break at if the cement first shipment, you can write here first shipment on when, whatever, second, third, fourth, you can write it here, copy and paste down. If you want to write here, you can prepare a separate head for the cement, you can prepare like that. Further, it is extendable here. So our legends are here. After the receiving or after the dates, I have put the legend here, and at the bottom the main legends are there. For the remaining, if something is delayed, remaining we will highlight as a red, and then recheck in PO, yellow highlighted, added or revised. If some material is revised, then received or completed will be white. Not required or deleted, if something is deleted from the scope of work, is black, and available is green, and on hold is this one, you can say navy blue color. So what is the purpose of this one? So here, preparation and approval of specifications. Suppose in the drawings something is a different or something, approval. If something you want to, in the contract this is mentioned, you need to get approval which bricks or which company bricks you have to use. So when now the procurement department will do it as per their requirements with the conjunction of the quality department, they will do it, or execution department, they will write here preparation and approval before starting of this date, before they have to give a date. Maybe they can give you a date or just say done, this one completed, not completed, not completed, not completed, not completed. When it will be reach up to here, then it will be must the date, completion date, here the lead time how much before completed, that one you can track it easily. So approval of specification, maybe they can say in progress. In the weekly progress report, you are getting the update to give this update to the client, that procurement of the bricks, now approval of and specification is in progress. So request for quotation. Now after the approval, they will ask to the company that also give us the quotation. So when the quotation will be completed, maybe they can write the date here when they request to the company to give us the quotations. 2, 3, 4 vendors, they can get it. So elevation of proposal, when they get the quotation, now they evaluate with the company management, is this okay within our budget and cost, each and everything. Then they will finalize. Here they will obviously ask 3 or 4 vendors to give us the quotation. Now they will evaluate which is best, product is okay, quality is good. Then they will now finalize one vendor from them or 2 vendors that they will supply us the bricks. So finalization of vendor, then it is completed. After that, they will issue a purchase order. They will issue. After the purchase order, now it depends on the vendor when he will give you the delivery date, planned delivery date, but this delivery date is with the conjunction of this date, it should be. So actual delivery, when it will be received, now you can track what was our required per schedule, what was the plan, and when it will reach to the site. Then quantity received at site, is this 300 or 200? If 200, you will write here and update again. So balance material how much, then lead time they required. Maybe the lead time they required, they said after the PO issue, maybe the companies requires 30 days, then they have to 30 days are the date. Give here the date 30 days if they required, then the company should complete this process before 30 days up to here to get on time delivery. So this is the purpose of this sheet. Now you can add many more options here in this sheet to update the procurement tracking ledger. So as a planning department, we have to tell them that this quantity, as conjunction with the quantity survey department, if the quantity surveying department is doing this job, then we have to help them with the dates required as per the schedule. They will write here the quantity, and now planning department will do here, because always the quantity surveying department is subordinate of the planning department. That's why they have to give this to planning department. After the planning engineers, the department will do this one. Now work started for the procurement or administration department. Again here, if something is delayed, you can highlight with these ledgers, then the client, you and your departments will be easily understand this sheet. So now, before we have that sheet, again for the sum of the oil and gas project, we use this one. You can see here the updated status. I will give it to you because we did not give them the sheet. As per the BOQ, we updated dia 3-inch pipe we required, done. Then 20th of August, but received on when? 21st of October. But still it's remaining how much? 396 pipe we required, meter pipe we required, but 4 meter will be remaining. So as per this, you can see here we highlighted and updated status over there, which is received, which is not received, how much 100% completed, just to present very good way, very good manners we update these all. You can see here all the status has been updated over there for the all. This is now for the mechanical we are coming. After that, for the structure works, you can see what is blue. Blue is, it means nothing received, 0. Here only 1 is received, so we updated. So here you can see 2 available, it means we don't need, it's available already on site. So tanks material, here you can see it, how much actual delivery at site. 2 delivery dates are mentioned here, 2 delivery dates. You can manage by rows, 2 3 4 rows and merge them, otherwise you can write by this way. Now remaining, you can see here remaining by highlighting the colors. Here something is issue, that's why highlighted in different color. So you can see how we updating the project. So these carbon steel boards, washers and what else, nuts shall be hot dip galvanized. There is a special remarks to give to the procurement department. We required special hard dip galvanized boards. So there as per the drawing. So electrical is here. When now you can see lead time how much, 6 to 8 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, 1 week. So here you can see again this one, and now the legends are over there. So this is the way how we can update the procurement tracking ledger. The purpose of the documentation to understand which is the responsibilities of planning engineer, how we can monitor our project efficiently and we can do a good job as a planning engineer. So before that, maybe the other department or procurement department in some organization, they can say you that we required material requests from departments, maybe from the execution department will prepare, but this is also good to planning engineer has the knowledge. The good planning engineer is that who has the knowledge of every activity, every material, every resource, quality, HSE. He must have a little bit experience of each department, then he can be a good planning engineer. After the good planning engineer, he will be a good management person. He can manage, execute his project with his plan. That's why some planning engineer just writing and which plan is not executable. So here you can see material request we have shaped with our manners, but you can do it as per your how much, serial number, items, description of material type, unit, required quantity, weight. You can, if there is weight, no weight, you cannot. Received on or received quantity, this is now updated. You will, if the MR sheet, these columns will be empty. Now as per this one, this is also material request format. There are different type of material request formats. We have already procurement register, we have too many types of procurement register, but for this register this is easily understandable. That's why we choose to show this procurement tracking ledger register. Maybe now you can see here how much pages this is. So it will be for the 2 years project, 6 month project, whatever you can manage by this one. And also whenever you have something, you apply the filter over there, you can just check by the filter, which week. If you have the date, you can check from here, the quantity wise, date wise. Here you will just apply the filter. When suppose in 2019 December, how much in December, which date we required material or received material, you can now, if specifically you want to see the date, you can just apply that one. On that 25th of December we required this one. So hopefully this topic is clear for you people. Please like, share and comment on our tutorials. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.